Inside the AHSAA, your weekly look at Alabama prep athletics. Brought to you by Russell Athletic, Wilson, Team IP, Cadence Bank, Coca-Cola, Encore Rehabilitation, Farmers Insurance, and AL.com.
Welcome to Inside the AHSAA. I'm your host, Luke Robinson. This week we'll be taking you through everything going on in the world of Alabama high school athletics.
This is Justin Clayton filling in for Luke Robinson. The AHSAA member schools, especially its wrestling participants, were rocked by the news of an untimely death of five-time AHSAA state wrestling champion John Hayden, Countryman of Prattville. The 22-year-old died unexpectedly at his home on Saturday, September 22nd. Countryman, who signed with Virginia Tech out of high school in 2009, compiled a 267-9 record at Prattville High School, winning state championships at 152 pounds in 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, and 2009 to become the only wrestler in state history to win 5 state titles in the same weight division. He is one of just 6 wrestlers to win 5 titles in the AHSAA. The popular wrestler was 62-1 as a senior in 2009. 59-1 as a junior, and 55-1 as a sophomore, 51-3 as a freshman, and 40-1 as an 8th grader. He was 167-3 over his last 3 seasons for the Lions. He was ranked the nation's 18th best prep wrestler as a senior, according to Wrestling USA magazine, and earned NHSCA All-America honors as a junior. Countryman had 95 pins on his final 123 high school matches. He did something in his high school career that will probably never be duplicated and was the most decorated athlete in Prattville High School history, Lions Athletic Director Chad Anderson said. He will be missed. The Countryman family has been one of the most recognized names in Alabama's prep wrestling history. John Hayden's older brother Tyler also won a state championship, and another brother Jordan finished 3rd as a senior in his weight class. Their dad, Klein, a former state champion in high school at Prattville, has been an ardent supporter of the sport. His efforts helped bring the sport back to the forefront in the last decade. John Hayden was planning to help his dad and brother, both assistant coaches at PHS, this winter. His brother Tyler is the wrestling coach at Montgomery Catholic High School. On behalf of the AHSAA and its member school family, we offer our warmest condolences to the Countryman family.
We'll be back with more Inside the AHSAA in just a moment.
With over 40 years of combined experience, SignSource is the premier sign supplier for Central Alabama. From illuminated and monument signs for your business, to banners, car wraps, or political yard signs for the individual, SignSource can do it all. We specialize in designing sign concepts that get results. Contact us today at 256-825-0197 or on the web at signsourcenow.com. Go straight to the source. SignSource.
Customer service continues to be priority number 1 for Lee Apparel. Keeping with this mission, Lee Apparel is proud to announce the unveiling of the new website, leeapparel.com. Customers now will be able to go and shop for corporate and athletic apparel, customize their own design for these products, and order all at the click of a button. Whether it be for a club at your school, the youth group of your church, or helping to promote your growing business, leeapparel.com is the fun and simple way to get the job done. Designing your own t-shirts have never been easier. Check out leeapparel.com today.
Phillips of Bear Creek High School receiver Tyler Crumton wrote his name in the AHSAA high school record book Friday night with his 280-yard pass receiving performance as the Bears of coach Gary McCarley knocked off Vina 62-25. Senior quarterback Rodney Kemp connected with Crumton 8 times, 5 going for TDs as the Class 1A passing duo grabbed the AHSAA prep spotlight for Week 4 of the 2012 football season. Kemp wound up tonight completing 12 of 21 passes for 351 yards, the longest TD covering 64 yards. He also rushed 13 times for 74 yards and added his name to the AHSAA record book with 425 total yards. Kemp added 3 kickoff returns for 77 more yards, 1 for 65 yards and a TD. Crumton, who plays safety on defense, added 18 tackles as the Bears safety. Crumton's receiving yards ranks 5th all-time behind holder Chris Simpson of Lafayette, who had 20 catches for 412 yards in a 2000 win over Alabama Christian. Behind Simpson are Brandon Greer of Westbrook Christian, 311 yards in 2000 versus Donahoe, Steve Wood of Dora, 303 yards versus Oak Grove in 2010, and Sam Collins of Fayette County, 298 yards versus Pleasant Grove in 1997. The 5 TD receptions ties him for second with Collins, Bart of Heisch of Winfield, and Brian Christian of Jemison for most TD receptions in a single game. Jamichael Willis of Gardendale, David Morrison of Berry, and Greer of Westbrook are tied for the state record with 6 TD catches. The passing combination of Phillips, Crumton, and Kemp edged out another outstanding team effort for Caroll of Ozark. Rod Roberson intercepted 2 passes to end Booker T. Washington's scoring threats in a 20-13 win over the Eagles. Robinson's first interception came at Caroll's 1-yard line, the second in the end zone on the first play of the fourth quarter. The Eagles also returned a 3rd interception for a touchdown, the 5th interception return for a TD this season by Caroll's defense in the first 4 games. This week, teams will be competing in outside the region, many playing their biggest rivals. One big game pits undefeated Hoover at Vestavia Hills, Friday night at Thompson Reynolds Stadium. Stalking the sideline as head coach for the Rebels is Buddy Anderson, the school's only head coach since 1978. Anderson is currently the AHSAA's winningest active coach with 285 wins, just 120 losses, and 1 tie. His counterpart is Josh Niblett, who, like Anderson, has 2 AHSAA state titles to his credit, one at Hoover and one at Aniana. Niblett is 119-38-0 overall. Both are products of coaching families. Anderson's dad, Dovie Anderson, is a member of the AHSAA Sports Hall of Fame, spending his entire head coaching career at Thomasville High School. Niblett's dad, John Niblett, won over 200 games in his prep career and is a member of the AHSAA Hall of Fame. A key Thursday game this week is Leeds at Piedmont, both undefeated in the state's 3A headliner. Others to keep an eye on Friday night include Maplesville 4-0 at Sweetwater 3-1, Brentley 4-0 at Highland Home 3-1, Fife 4-0 at Walter Wellborn 4-0, Dora 4-0 at Muscle Shoals 4-0, Tallahassee 4-0 at Dadeville 4-0, Auburn 4-0 at Gadsden City 4-0, Foley 4-1 at Jackson 4-0, and Fairhope 4-0 at Spanish Fort 4-0. Check out your favorite team this week and you just might see a record-setting performance in person. Also, be sure to follow the AHSAA latest news on Twitter at AHSAA Updates.
That's going to do it for Inside the AHSAA. Thanks so much for being with us this week. Hope to see you next week on Inside the AHSAA.